Hello friends, welcome to RiseIce YouTube channel. My name is Tanmay. In today's prelims bite session, we'll read about right to forgotten. Okay, this topic we'll cover. In today's The Hindu newspaper, this article was there. Okay, in what to read session, we have also suggested you to read this particular article. Now you can ask me why this particular article became important. For that, we need to go to previous year question. This is a 2024 previous year question. UPSC asked direct question on Article 21, right to privacy. And in previously also in 2021, UPSC asked the same question on right to privacy. And in 2019, UPSC also asked question on Article 21. So one thing that is crystal clear, this Article 21 and right associated with it became very important for our exam. So that theme is clear, that this is a very important theme. Okay, with this understanding, let's start the topic. But first, let's understand in which are the dimension we're going to cover this topic. Okay, first we'll understand the context, why this right to forgotten again in news, and then we understand some basic concept, then constitutional basis and key judicial exception we'll read. Okay, starting with the context, what context is there? See, recently Delhi High Court one judgment came on right to forgotten. What court say? Court say right to forgotten flow from constitutional right to privacy. Right to privacy come under which article? Article 21. So court directly relating right to forgotten within the ambit of right to privacy, and which is protected under Article 21. Can you do you know that right to privacy declared as a fundamental right under Article 21 through which Supreme Court judgment? If you know, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, and court basically do this to protect their reputations. See, Article 21 talk about right to life. Okay, and this reputation became one of the important component of right to life. And to protect reputation, court also directed that internet search engine and legal website were ordered to remove their name from public search result. Okay, clear? Now we need to understand the concept. What is the concept of right to forgotten? Okay, see, right to forgotten is like a power, and because of which it enable individual to restrict or remove of personal information from public digital availability. For example, just understand through example, if a individual like arrested on the pretext that he has done some heinous crime, but later according to the proper after the proper court proceeding complete, it is finalized that that person was not actually committed that crime, but in every website, every social media, his name is associated with that particular crime. So what happened? Directly his reputation is in danger. Okay, so in this context, try to understand this right to forgotten. So if this person go and ask the court that please help me to allow right to forgotten, that this right, then it's become a duty for the court, that it's come under the court ambit. So link with this perspective, it enable individual to restrict or removal of personal information from public digital availability. Okay, and one thing you need to understand that yes, complete erasure is not a possibility. It's only talk about de-indexing. Complete erasure means what? Like that person name will not be there in anything, any case files and any judicial record, but that is not the case. We are talking about de-indexing. What is de-indexing? It modifies online search engine so that an individual name case to an act as the primary keyword to fetch the record. Understand? It modifies online search engine so that an individual name case to act as a primary keyword to fetch the record. Okay, so concept is there, concept is clear. Now we need to understand the constitutional basis. Okay, but before that, understand the one thing. Say like DPDP Act, Digital Personal Data Protection Act. This particular act also not explicitly but also supported this idea of right to forgotten. Okay, and now come to the constitutional basis. This is an unenumerated right. It is till now it is not there in the constitution. The right to forget you will not find in the constitution as a verbatim. It is not there. It's an unenumerated right, but it's considered, it's a part of article 21, because article 21 in case Puttaswamy case also broaden the scope by including right to privacy. And key judicial exception is that because right to forgotten is subject to reasonable restriction, court can deny it in the following circumstances: in case of conviction of heinous crime, offense against women and children, financial fraud, corruption, systematic breach of public trust by public official. So these are there. Like, this is not a absolute right, it has certain reasonable restriction. So what is the main takeaway from this article? If UPSC asks question in a similar manner, the right to forgotten is protected under which article? So that can be one of the question. And another question can be like, UPSC ask question like which of the following term, like which of the following statement best describe a term. Then term is given. That in such a question, if they ask you to describe the term right to forgotten, an option was given. So this type of question can also come. So this is the two main possibility, and if a question come, then it most probably be in this format. Okay, so be prepared for this and try to solve this question. Okay, we already know the answer. So okay, and if you have any further doubt from this lecture, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much student for attending this particular discussion, and all the very best for your upcoming exam. Thank you.